Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and everything in between. I am your dungeon master, Rose, coming live from the ether. As some of you may have noticed, we had a couple of we did not have a Precinct 2 session. The reason for that is Precinct 2 has come to a conclusion, sadly, due to some scheduling issues and some other stuff going on. I have decided to end that campaign, just for the sake of things. I had a couple of people that were going to be leaving the campaign. Trying to find new players for it would just basically be rebuilding a new campaign at that point. And a couple of other things that were going on, so I decided to just end that campaign. So what does that mean? Going forward, we are still doing Precinct 9. It'll still be Sundays, 7 o'clock Central, and we will be playing for those 2 hours still every other week, so you will only be seeing us once a week. We are bringing one of the players over from Precinct 2, which I'm hoping to have them over by next session to kind of finish some stuff up this session and then get them in next session. If this is a live stream, so if you want, you can always comment on the live stream and I will say, hey, hello, how you doing? Yeah. We are, if you like the video, you like what's going on, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more content, and we'll go from there. They're all muted. Everyone is muted.
Hi.
Hello. Are you on recap? Have you been sacrificed? Have you been sacrificed? Okay. I will let you do recap, and while you're doing that, I will set up the dice cam.
Perfect. Last session, we went over the VIP guest list again, got some clarity on some of the individuals involved, and then we went and met with Rallis at the actual building. He was talking to an individual named Adrena, who was a red tiefling. Both of them were covered in magical items. And we investigated the building, much to Rallis's dismay, discovering illusion runes throughout the building to make it look nicer. We learned that the elevator itself is arcanely powered, and that we would be operating in a room that's about 500 by 500 square feet, I have. It's an open hall. We do find an arcane dial next to the window, but do not investigate further on that, at least not yet. In the kitchen, there's nothing unusually magical. However, we do note that they are using poisonous foods like pufferfish, so the risk alone on that is much higher. So something for Nigel to keep an eye on in the kitchen. And then after we checked out the floor below, discovered it was abandoned, very dusty, not touched in a long time. Then we went out to the roof to discover it was barren and empty, got a really good view of the city, and then we went back down to the basement, where a goblin, I believe, popped out of a large mirror, said he was in the wrong place, or we weren't who he was looking for, and crawled right back into that mirror. So to prevent that from being an issue, we put that mirror face down and stacked some boxes on it. That way no one can crawl through, hopefully, fingers crossed, and left it for now to not cause alarm. And I believe, do I have any other notes? We ended as we were moving on from the building on our way to the Arcane Enclave to request some true seeing items for tomorrow. I think that was the session.
Yeah, a couple things of note. One, you did run into a Oni chef, who
Yes.
Harper did talk to. Also, you notice that the lieutenant has. He did follow you, but he gave you guys space while you went in and talked to this, and then he seems to be upset with someone on the phone. He seems to have been talking with someone and was upset about something, or like annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only like other two things. Um, uh, And I think with that, then we will go ahead. For nicety's sake, we'll say that everyone is here for you, Libby, as you all are making your way into the Arcane Enclave. Are you wanting to go for a magical scroll shop in particular? Are you wanting to go to Magitech, or are you wanting to look into something else? Because you said you wanted stuff for true seeing.
Yeah, we wanted to see if there was an item we could get for that.
For what?
To see if we could get something for true seeing, for one of us to have while we were at the ball. Or the go. Just to keep an eye out.
Okay. Probably Magitech. They work with the precincts well, and we could possibly, because something like that's probably expensive, and we might be able to get like a loan or something. At least.
That's what I was worried about. I agree.
All right, so you all in your vehicles are making your way towards Magitech. As you guys enter into the Arcane Enclave, this area is ornate and opalescent in nature, in the sense that a lot of the buildings are white with these like blue arcane cracks through them with gold accents on them. As you're moving deeper in, that kind of azure blue kind of deepens more and more throughout the buildings. And those that are arcanely inclined, there is like a thrum on the weave constantly here. As you pull up to Magitech, it is a large skyscraper-like building with glass windows all the way down it. It reflects light and other things. You would almost think that it is something that would be a bit of an eyesore if this entire area wasn't so much of an eyesore. You do see the logo for Magitech across it as you all exit your vehicles and start making your way inside to the main lobby area. There you see there's the desk. This is very much so like an office building, more or less, over like a Walmart store situation. So you see like a front desk person. There's security milling around. The person behind the desk is a human male, balding, kind of brown hair, with a mustache, wearing kind of like a black vest, white shirt, black tie, uniform. Is there any checks that you guys want to do as you're walking in?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you all walk up to the main kind of front desk area. The man kind of looks at you all. Yes, how may I be of assistance?
We were inquiring
Yes.
whether or not, well, go ahead, Officer Harper.
No, you go ahead.
No,
You're all good.
I insist, you.
All right. We were just we're inquiring about any true sight items or temporary true sight items that. Sorry, and I'll pull out my badge. We are with the force, and we are inquiring about any items that can be used for an investigation, specifically pertaining to true sight.
All right. Give me one moment. And you see him pull out one of those sending crystals that you all recently got. As he kind of like steps to the side, and you see him like making a call to someone. And he's, talking with them for a second. Yes, there are some detectives here asking about. Yes, I know. Okay. Do you want to? No, I can do that for you, sir. No problem. Yes, sir, right away. And he'll hang it up, and he looks at you all. Did you all happen to fill out the proper forms?
Would I know what forms they're talking about?
You can make a history check. I think there's a moment when he looks at you all where you clearly don't have any paperwork with you all, and he just kind of lets out a sigh.
I got a 6 on the history, so definitely don't know.
Yeah. Perfect. The forms, and he starts pulling out like good like 10-15 pages worth of like contract paperwork. When it comes to any tech that is being used or borrowed for police investigations, we have a certain set of forms that have to be filled out just in case if somebody takes it, or if there is any issues with the product, etc. Liability, lawyers, all of that sort of things. It does normally take 3 to 5 business days for it to get processed. However, if there are certain circumstances, it can always be expedited. However, we have to keep our company's products in mind. And you see him just give you that like smile of like the most like God I hate my job smile.
I completely understand. I'll grab the paperwork and start filling it out. Where are the forms for expedited requests?
Yes, and you see him pull out another like 5 more pages of paperwork and sets them down.
Oh,
For expedited requests, here is this. At this point, anyone who isn't Harper, if you could give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Nat 20 on the perception check for a total of 24.
Cool.
I got 15.
Cool.
I got a 12.
Cool. Gragnar has a janitor over there that looks kind of like Mop somehow. I think you're distracted by that for a second. Livy and Nigel, you see this Goliath woman who just got off the elevator. She is wearing like full like mechanics garb. She's got these goggles on top of her head. And there's like a clear like the goggle clean outline on her face, like she like something may have just blown up in her face recently. But those goggles are on top of her head as she's walking out. And she does seem to notice your gaggle of detectives and is starting to make her way towards you all.
Sorry to impose, Mom. We're just in the process of filling out some paperwork for some of your fine devices for an important case we have coming up.
She'll look at you all and just, oh, are you all detectives by chance?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
right on the money.
Oh, perfect. Greg, I'm going to borrow them. And he just, Miss Wolf, I must insist that they fill out the proper paperwork before they... Greg, we've talked about this. It's just gonna happen. They're gonna come with me, and we'll figure it out later, okay? And you see him just deep breath in for a second. He just... Yes, Miss Wolf. She'll look at you all. If you wouldn't mind, please follow me.
All right, as you lead.
I think there's one where she looks at Harper filling out all the paperwork and she goes, finish filling that out, though. That is important.
of course. I'll catch up with you guys.
We're on the 7th floor.
Understood.
And she will have the 3 of you follow with her as she starts making her way up to the elevator. So, which precinct are you guys with?
Precinct 9.
Righto.
Cool. My apprentice, I guess, he's now kind of his own thing. He's in Precinct 2. Wayland?
Oh, right.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, you know him?
Met him a few times.
Not myself, but yeah. So, what business did you have with us?
Oh, no, honestly, not really anything. I just wanted to get you guys away from Greg. He's annoying. Was there something you guys were like looking for?
Well, specifically, we were looking for some devices with true seeing for important case that we have coming up. Urgently needed. Might add.
Yeah. Let me see what I can do. About that. And she'll open up the elevator and pushes to 7 and let's get this show on the road.
So you can help.
Yeah, for sure. We got something sort of there. It's one of those things where we have to play within the rules a bit. Nothing over a certain level of spell can be cast within the city and everything like that. So we've had to tweak it a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, the elevator kind of dinging through. It shouldn't explode this time.
That's very reassuring to hear. What is it?
How to best describe this? It's a headband that improves your senses to see more than what's there.
And how many times has it exploded in the past?
This iteration or previous versions?
Definitely, we'd like the answer to both questions. Previous versions and this.
Oh, this one's
most
been
recent
stable.
model.
It hasn't blown up yet. The previous ones, though, like, we're on to like the 16th, I want to say. But only like 7 of them blew up.
And the percentile of fatalities of these explosions when they've occurred?
0.
Alright.
We have
permanent vision loss, brain damage, hearing
not that
loss.
we're aware of.
Okay.
I mean, temporary hearing loss. Nothing permanent.
Oh, good to know.
And how long has this version been out?
Oh, it's not released to the public yet.
To your own hands. How many times have you tested this?
We've tested it like 5 times in the last like 3 days.
3 days. Okay.
I mean, this would be a great way to test it out in the field to make sure that it works.
True. So, version 15, did that version blew up as well, or no?
No, that one, we were running into an issue that if you wore it for too long, it color shifted everything with your vision, which is really trippy.
Okay. And how long was too long?
Like a minute.
That is quite no time at all. Okay.
This one, at least you could do it for 10 before weird stuff starts happening.
Weird stuff meaning?
It just, your vision starts to look like it's waving, and objects look like they're melting together.
Oh.
I was about to say a bit like a heat shimmer, but
Have you
more
ever tried?
like.
Have you ever tried mushrooms? Don't answer that. You're all police.
Well, actually, as a matter of fact, part of my training with case focus. Yes. All right. Good to know. Good to know.
She gives you the strangest look. If you want to insight check her.
Yes. That is an insight check. That my insight check is that's a 16.
16. Yeah, she just gave you the look of what? What do you mean? What do you mean you're training?
Before being a cop, I was a blood hunter, so ingesting toxins and other maleffects part of the training.
That makes sense. Oh, watch your step as the doors open. And this is a massive room. It actually almost seems like the space itself is larger than what could be on this floor. And there's kind of this moment of like, is this an extra dimensional space or is this something else? As you walk out, the only decorations are the large stone pillars that are spread throughout as support. The room is fully encased. There are no windows, as they have had to blast shield everything, basically. You see random tools, scraps, different projects, different prototypes, all kind of splayed throughout this room like it's a giant workshop.
Oh.
Oh yeah, just come right this way. And like as she says that, you hear like often, like it sounds like it's off in the distance, like it's almost like it sounds like it was like half a mile away. You just hear an explosion go off.
All right. Take it by your lack of a reaction. That's all approximately normal.
Oh yeah, they're fine. As she's just like walking across the room, and she stops at this like large workbench, and you see there is a headband that is onyx black with little blue crystals in it. So this is what we've got working so far. It does tremor sense out to about 30 feet or so, as well as seeing into the it has a, if you push this and you see her kind of push one of the gems, it'll switch you to being able to see in the ethereal plane. And then if you push it again and you see like it changes from like blue to red, then it'll pull you out of the ethereal plane when it is red.
Understood.
And does it require any type of attunement, or is it just ready to go?
It will require an attunement. You just have to spend like an hour with it. You'll be fine. Oh, also, if you push this one, and you see she pushes one on the other side that's green, and it changes to blue. If you push this one, it gives you the ability to see invisibility. but only about 60 feet out. Pushes it again. But don't do both at the same time. Because trying to see invisibility in the ethereal plane doesn't end well for people.
Mm-hmm. How so?
I just imagine trying to like see every ghost as solid objects that are in front of you and trying to walk around that.
Noted.
And an inability to distinguish the incorporeal from the corporeal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how Sadric broke her shin.
If only you could find some way to distinguish the incorporeal beings with some kind of outline or shimmer type situation.
Oh, we've been trying. That's what these other stones are trying to do. And you see there's like 6 other gems in this headband. And they're all blue. And she touches that one that was blue and it shifts back to green and is kind of in the off position.
Oh. Very well. I think this will work for what we need it for.
Right.
And that 10-minute limit, is that wearing it in general or wearing it while it's active? Can you wear it while it's inactive?
Wearing it while it's active. Well, you've activated any of the effects.
And is that 10 consistent minutes? Is it broken up?
I haven't really tried. We normally just stress test it. We just like run it for 10 minutes. But it could be that usually it needs like 8 hours to recharge.
Okay.
Understood.
I'd say it's been about 6 minutes or so, and you hear a ding as Harper steps out of the elevator and has finished the paperwork.
Welcome, welcome. We're learning a little bit about this headband that's supposed to let us achieve our goal here. Apparently it has a 10-minute time limit.
It's terribly long, but it'll do. Hopefully it'll help us at least see any major threats. We'll just have to time it appropriately.
Right. And, I mean, exceeding the time limit just means we might incur some side effects. So, who knows what we might be able to achieve and just pushing it beyond its limits.
Right. And these effects, are they permanent? Do they clear?
I don't think they're permanent. Depends on how long you have them on for. Probably if you had it on for like a little bit over the 10 minutes, the side effects would probably subside after like an hour or two. But if you like wore it for like extended periods of time, yeah, it might permanently damage something.
All right, then no more than 10 minutes.
Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Now, to check this out with you,
Oh yeah. No, she just pulls it off, hands it over.
All right.
Just you just have to give me notes on anything that feels weird or anything like that, and then I just need it back by Monday.
That is doable.
Oh, actually, well, we do have something that we can do. Where is it? And you see her start like searching through everything. You see like a wrench go flying. You see another wrench go flying. You see like a cat go flying. And then you see her grab something. What I can do is, and you see her clip it onto the item, and you see her. You notice there's this like arcane gauntlet that was like on the desk, and she slides it on really quickly, and you see this like. Actually, give me an Arcana check, Livy, particularly. I'll give you advantage on this. Anyone else can roll Arcana, but it would just be straight. As she like has like her 5 fingers out, and it looks like she's twisting in the air.
22.
16.
16's really good.
20, so yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, you all notice she put a timer on it. She basically was setting a timer for like 72 hours, basically. Livy, you recognize this is chronomancy that she's doing on it. As she set a timer to basically in 72 hours, it will teleport to this location.
Very well. Are you a chronomancer?
Nope, just an artificer.
How did you figure that out?
Studied chronomancy. We had a couple of chronomancers in for a while ago. Studied their magic for a bit. Figured out a way to add a like return situation. The libraries were asking for it, so we're still kind of testing it out. So like people can't take overdue books. They'll just teleport back into the library and reorganize themselves.
That is very convenient. These chronomancers that you've worked with, do you have their names?
The last one that I was like working with and she kind of like stops and is thinking because I need to go find the names.
Yeah. If you don't have them on the top of your head, perhaps you can send them down to the precinct.
There was one guy. I know his brother was a chronomancer, but he himself was like a sort of chronomancer. His name was Graywind. Something Thomas, maybe.
And do you perhaps know where he resides or where we can catch him? And you said sort of a chronomancer.
Yeah, his he had chronomancy, but it wasn't as like strong as his brother's. It wasn't like as potent. Where like he was like chronomancy, like wizard. I think his brother was like a chronomancer, like sorcerer idea.
Ah, interesting.
And so, yeah, he was able to like teach me a little bit about that. However, last I checked, he got hooked on drugs and is in the gutterway.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But brilliant guy.
Yes. Do let me know if he comes around, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. You got your.
That's in Precinct 9. Yes.
If you're sending crystal.
Yes, I do. I should pull it out.
Perfect. And she'll just tap your screen, and you see the name transfer.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yep, that was one of the ones that I really liked to use. So.
What?
I mean, you might be able, if you head down to the gutterway, there might be someone who knows him.
Yeah, we can see if we can try to locate him.
Yeah.
See if we can get him the help that he needs.
Yeah. I mean, he's just had a rough life and everything like that. But...
Right. Well, again, thank you for your time and your help.
Yeah.
And
to make sure
we
that
will
doesn't.
get these notes back to you.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, and that'll be back in my hands in 72 hours.
Quite literally, sounds like.
Thank you so much.
And she'll give you a little wave.
And we will take the headband and depart.
Gosh, a bit of help she was. I'm really hoping this thing does turn out to be indispensable on this little excursion of ours.
Well, it is 10 minutes. Perhaps if we are careful with how we accessorize it, we can switch who is using it if we really need to.
Okay.
Right.
Since you'll be mingling with the crowds, should you be the one to use it? Since you'll be with them more than us?
I can do that.
And you are at least more arcanely and arcanely tuned than I am.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's probably best if I use it for the most part, but if we need it back in the kitchens or somewhere else, we can just simply hand it off carefully.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, do we have any other plans for our workday? Or shall we see if we can go find our chronomancy wizard in the gutterways?
I think it's time to probably go taking that look in that there gutterways there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. You all start heading out. The Gutterways is in the Arcane Enclave. It is a subsection of the Enclave. As you all start making your way there, for those that haven't been to the Gutterways is an area of extreme poverty in Nyxborough. The sewage runoff and the seedy underbelly becomes prominent here. There is literally a bridge that has been built over this location and continues to expand over it, creating this almost permanent night time as they are trying to hide the people down here as if they are a sore to the city. You see metal shacks stacked atop of each other, precariously built together as if a single heavy wind would knock them all down like a house of cards. There are people running around the streets in various levels of disarray and uncleanliness, tattered clothes and whatnot. And there's a level of grime that seems to persist no matter what in this part of the city. You see people lurking down alleyways that, as you all move deeper, shy away from any source of light as if it is harmful to them. I'd say you all have done enough research that you have a general location for Varen, for his house at least. As you all pull up to a brick building with a wooden door, single window. Of the structures around, this looks the most structurally sound. You see it has 2 floors, and the front door, painted white at some point in time, has been weathered away, and you can tell the front door has been kicked in once or twice. There are lights on inside.
We'll knock on the door.
You knock on the door. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20. 25.
You hear, as you're, like, right before you knock, you do hear someone walking around inside, but as you knock, they suddenly stop moving.
Does he come to the door? Or no?
They are, once you have knocked, they are frozen wherever they are inside of this house. It sounds like they were probably on the first floor. I'll give you that with a nat 20. They are not coming to the door. They are not moving either.
Okay. She said his name's Graywind, right?
It's you would know it's Thalor Graywind.
Thalor. Oh my god. Thalor Graywind? We have information regarding your brother. If you could just open up.
Roll me a persuasion check. Low DC.
A 10 on the dice for what's my persuasion? 13 total.
Cool. You hear steps approaching the door as it creaks open just a little bit. You see there's at least 2 or 3 chained bolts of locks on it. How do you know my name? You see a red eye. Like, the color of the iris is red. Not the white. The actual color is red.
Your brother told us.
My brother's dead.
Your brother was taken.
What do you mean taken?
Can we come in?
Fine. And I'll close the door and you hear like 5 sets of locks suddenly unlocking one right after the other. And he opens the door. Standing in front of you, you see a human male with dirty blonde hair, and kind of like a dirty white shirt, this leather vest that is grimy with different little like potions and vials on it. You notice on his left hand he is missing his ring finger and pinky finger that have been replaced with these like mechanical prosthetics. And you see he's got kind of like a half glove situation with that. And then you notice his eyes. One is purple and one is red. You also notice this, like, almost, you're not sure if it's a scar or tattoo. That's this, like, black intricate symbol that goes down the left side of his face on the eye. That's the, purple. As he opens the door, and you see he's got like a couple of earrings and stuff like that.
She will step inside and Mr. Graywind, my name is Lavinia. I work with Precinct 9.
Pleasure to make all of your acquaintances. As he kind of walks in, you see there's like a living room to the left, stairs that go up, and then to the back is like a kitchen area. And he leads you to the kind of like a living room area. There is a couch with pretty gross pillows. You see paperwork kind of stacked pretty high in here. There's a lot of clutter. You see different vials with different ingredients and stuff like that lining the walls and lining the coffee table as he walks over.
What kind of ingredients are in the vials? Just like normal herbs and stuff, or more?
Give me like a nature check.
Nature? Okay. Another 13.
Some of the stuff you're looking at and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is like, you're like, okay, I know this is mint, this is that. And there's a couple that you've looked at that you're like, I do not know what that is, and they seem different than what would be considered like normal ingredients. You see some stuff floating in different colored liquids. There's literally a jar that looks like it's onyx black, and you see little bubbles coming out of it.
Anything that looks familiar for chronomancy casting as a wizard?
Oh.
Or is it out of the ordinary?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say, yeah, you do see some stuff there. For chronomancy spells, particularly.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting us in. You have a half-brother, correct?
Yeah. Varen.
All right. And you had believed he was dead.
Kinda still do? I mean, you're telling me he's
fair.
alive, but like...
That's
where
fair. I
is
have
he?
not offered any evidence. He is in a medical research center getting treatment. We can bring you to him if you'd like.
I don't know. I mean... maybe I don't know if I want him to see me like this.
In all honesty, I think he might just be happy to see that you're still here in the living world. It could also help him along with his treatment.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be a... maybe. I'll give you a maybe. I might go see him. But what does this have anything to do with me?
Right. Well, you're a chronomancy wizard, correct?
To an extent, yeah.
To an extent. Have you let go of your practice?
It's a little hard to get materials when you're down here, so it's hard to continue your spellcasting work after a certain point.
And you haven't been sought after, noticed anyone following you? Anything of that like?
I think he just kind of... no. He says it very confidently.
Is there all the locks about the door? It's more so because of where you are, not necessarily the circumstances of your casting type.
Yeah, no. People don't seek me out because of my chronomancy. They seek me out for other reasons.
Right. We don't have to go into those other reasons here tonight.
Right. At the moment, only one thing concerns us.
And, what's that?
Well, what we're already talking to you about. Right, Liv?
Right. People are seeking out those who can manipulate time, whether it's in their blood, innate magic, or skills such as yourself. We would like to offer you help and protection so they do not find you. You can stay with your brother who was taken by these people for his blood.
And if I refuse?
Then
You can very well refuse.
We'll keep the offer open, though, in case you change your mind.
I've made some deals for protection already. I'm not as worried about that.
And do you mind if we ask who you made these deals with?
I do mind.
And what? Well, then what does that protection look like exactly?
People don't mess with me because they know who I run with.
Well, they. So, I suppose now's not a day for prying anyway. Can't really much fault you for doing what you need to do to survive.
I will say.
You're clearly cops. Like, I don't know.
Yes, well, I introduced myself as working with the precinct already. We're not trying to be dishonest with you, Graywind. We are trying to simply help you so you don't fall into the same unfortunate fate that your brother almost suffered.
I think there's a moment when you say that he kind of looks down and starts like chewing on his bottom lip a little. And I'll look back up to you. Listen, I've been given protection. It's been working for me.
Right. Well, Mr. Graywind, when that protection runs out, and I can guarantee that it will one day, because that's just how that works, the offer stands, and you can come find us.
And while we might be cops, all of us come from different walks of life, mate. I myself grew up in the Glome Quarter. Wasn't as bad as here, but I know what it's like to do things that... what you need to do to survive. So, you've got no judgment from me, mate. We merely
No
offer
judgment.
a helping hand. Helping hand with, no strings attached.
What do you mean no strings attached? There's always strings attached.
Sometimes you just have to trust someone at their word. Sometimes the strings might just be, don't cross me, I won't cross you.
We just want to help you stay safe, perhaps get your life back on track. You have a brilliant mind. Perhaps even get you your job back.
As my partner says.
Roll a persuasion check.
Which one of us?
Whichever of you is feeling the most confident.
How's your persuasion, Nigel?
You know what? 2 seconds here. 2 seconds. Do I have that one?
If you can loop Harper in somehow, you can use Harper's persuasion.
Harper!
You're a bard.
I am.
Throw in your pretty 2 cents.
Yeah, I think Harper would assist with this.
Actually, before we do this, Harper, roll in perception, insight, or arcana.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
That is a 17.
17. Perfect. You looking at him, you realize in one of his pockets is a pack of Ebon Haze cigarettes. Which are highly addictive substances. And you've probably seen him at least twice think about reaching for them and stop himself, because they are illegal. They're an illegal substance, but in the same way that like weed is illegal in certain areas, kind of a thing.
Hmm. I know it's probably a bit intimidating to have 4 detectives barge into your house, but we are here to genuinely offer help. We know Veyron would benefit from your presence.
Okay, give me that persuasion check. You can use Harper's persuasion.
All right, let's do it. That is a 28.
This is why this is why I was like, hey guys, leave the bard in.
28.
And I think he kind of yeah, fine. I will do I have to turn against the person that I already have protection from? Like, he has any information
That entirely
on that person, or like
depends on what that protection looks like. What did they offer, and for what? Because I know it did not come free.
And particularly, yeah, we need to know. You need to know the stipulations of your protection.
I think you see him pull out the Ebon Haze, and he goes, "I make this," and he sets it down.
All right.
I make Ebon Haze and Ebon rolls, and give them to my boss, who sells them, and they provide me protection.
I see.
Well, then your boss very well may come looking for you, as you are his only supplier, I suppose.
I'm not the only supplier, but I'm one of the only suppliers. There's still like some other ones, but like, yeah.
Wow.
And to be fair, I'm not making like Iron Lash or like, like Knight's Veil. Like, I'm not making any of the like crazy stuff.
Right. Well, this may be something we might need to discuss. How best to make sure that we're protecting you, while also making sure we don't cause any bit of friction with your original protectors.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I can get supplies pretty much anywhere. It's a question of like getting it to them. Also, like, it is making drugs, and I feel like you guys probably don't want me to do that.
No, we cannot condone that. And if you want to get clean and stay with your brother, I suggest you don't even try.
Not to mention, if we're found out in our neck of the woods to be turning a blind eye, It can make Precinct 9 look a bit corrupt.
That's true. I could make you guys look like a bunch of pieces of shit.
Not to mention, let's say that your employer is feeling particularly greedy, and they try to blackmail us with just that.
Oh, yeah, she would. 100%.
She.
Hmm. You say she? Well, alright. We did offer no strings attached. But you have piqued our curiosity.
You provide me with enough protection to make sure she doesn't come after me and make sure that I can get clean and whatnot and be there for him, then we won't have any problems. I feel like my biggest issue would be making sure that I, like, you know, don't get hunted down by her. So, like, I feel like that, like, gonna be an extra level of protection there.
Yes. Well.
No problems there.
Yeah, you know, we just have to make sure of that.
Of course, of course.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Alright, I'm certainly gonna work something out.
Very well.
When you say that, Harper, he gives you a look of like you have no idea.
Well, that's what we're good at.
All right, do I like sign some paperwork? Like what? How do we go about this?
For now, you're just going to pack what you need.
Cool. Yeah. Give me like 5 minutes. And you see him stand up and go walk upstairs. You all have some time to snoop if you would like, or you can wait for him to come back down.
Snooping, you say?
Careful snooping. Careful snooping. We don't want to leave any traces behind. If you're going to touch anything, Livy's going to look at the group. If you're going to touch anything, put gloves on.
Of course, of course.
To take a look around, though.
Yeah, what particularly are you looking at or for? Are you looking for supplies? Are you looking for drugs, notes?
Anything that might stand out as a she that might point us to who she is. Like any letters or notes.
Cool.
Also, a completely different question, so you can handle that first, but I have a question.
Cool. What's your question?
So, I want to know when we got any writings from Miss Tanaka, or have we received any type of handwriting from Miss Tanaka or any of the Tanakas in particular?
We have that one note.
You have
that was thrown at Kragnar.
Yeah, you have the one from what was her name? Miss S or something like that? Lady S?
Lady S, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it wouldn't likely match her. Yeah, I think Nigel would be looking for any types of be looking around to see if he had some notes, particularly on like some kind of flat surface where he could look at it without touching it.
Give me an investigation check.
Okie dokie.
Harper, you
Okay.
look around and you see like supply notes. And it's the thing of like it's definitely written in a code of some kind. As you're kind of like looking it over, but you notice at the bottom there is it seems like there is like uh a branch with thorns sticking out of it that seems to be almost like a signature that's at the bottom of some of these pages.
Okay.
That seem to be like signing off on it.
And for Nigel, that's a 22.
20,
Investigation.
22. You do not find any writings particularly that are like Tanaka Kitsune, anything like that oriented. I'd say with a 22, you also do notice that there are a couple of pages that do have that that thorn,
that thorn
like,
branch.
thorn branch, yeah, like signature. And it seems to be different like drug sign-offs and stuff like that for different shipments.
Can I make a history check on this signature to see if I can link this to a past known criminal from
Sure.
past cases or anything?
Yeah.
All right.
I'd allow both of you to do it.
Damn it. That 4 came back to bite me anyway. Well,
Did you say
that...
both of us?
I did say both of you.
Yes, you did. She did.
Awesome. That's a nat 20.
Perfect. You win.
Okay. Nigel, nothing's clicking. You're trying to think of any of the major players, everything like that, and just nothing's clicking. I think there's a level of like there is this burnt smell in the air that keeps like catching your nose. That smells like somebody burned bread and celery at the same time, and human hair somehow.
Oh yeah.
Kind of coming from the kitchen area. And it's really distracting. Harper with a natural 20. You remember reading through some case files and hearing rumors about the leader of the Harrowdown cliques known as the Thorn.
The Harrowdown clicks?
Yes, the Harrowdown cliques. Harrowdown clique. Harrowdown's clique. Whatever. However the fuck you say that. And they are the people that normally run the Arcane Enclave. Like they're usually stationed in the Arcane Enclave that are their own mob, kind of a thing.
I'll just mention that name under my breath to them.
However, it has never been confirmed who the Thorn is. Just that is just her name. It is female. You do know, like you know that they're female, but that's the only thing you know.
Anything about the historical interactions between this group and the police force?
Yeah, I'll carry your nat 20 on that. It's not a lot of violent stuff. It's just a lot of like illicit drugs. And it's a lot of like catching people that are trying to like sell drugs and stuff like that. I'd say you know that Precinct 4 is the one that normally handles them. And they've been dealing with them for the last while now. in regards to that situation, but they've never been able to take them down as an organization. There's been some like drug raids and stuff like that, but they've never been able to fully take them down. Kragnar, give me a perception check.
I got a 9.
Got a 9. You can hear him still kind of like stumbling around upstairs. Anything else you guys would like to do?
I don't think so.
I think Harper's just waiting.
I think there's a moment where you guys realize it's been about 10 minutes and he still hasn't come down yet.
We haven't seen him in quite a minute now. We should probably go check on him. I take it I'm volunteering since no one else has volunteered.
I mean, should we check out, or have like somebody check outside just in case he tries to maybe slip out?
I mean, we were trying to make it clear that he was free to make the choice he wanted to make, so I would hate to make him feel like he had to do so, but it wouldn't hurt to just have someone wait outside for him just in case, but by that point he's probably long gone.
Krax, would you like to wait outside?
Just in case.
Okay, Kragnar goes and steps outside.
I can go upstairs with you, Nigel, so you're not alone, just in case he's decided to take a more aggressive route.
Appreciate it. Plus, it's always nice to have more than one pair of eyes.
I'll cover this floor.
Bosh. Alright, come on, Liv.
We'll head upstairs.
Yeah, you head upstairs. You see a disgusting bathroom, and you see a bedroom door that is open, and you see one that is closed, and you can hear noise coming from the one that is closed and light peeking out from underneath that door.
I'm gonna kind of whisper into Nigel. Shall we announce their presence, or shall we just open it and get the element of surprise in case something's gone wrong?
We're still in his home. Part of me still kind of wants to give him the courtesy of announcing our presence. But I'd rather make sure
of like you want to give him the courtesy, you suddenly hear like you hear like a mirror crash in the room, as it sounds like there is now a struggle in the room.
Oh, shit.
Nigel's going to burst in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys
Gun drawn.
Run run forward, opening the door. You see a you see the room is tattered. You see there was a window that was opened to the left. You see the bed has been overturned, and you see a you see a man with humanoid with very like pale skin, pale hair, wearing this like green coat, who is choking him on the floor at the moment.
Okay, well. I would like to can I cast a spell?
Yes. Yeah. He is
I would
currently
like-
choking Thalor at the moment, but yeah.
Yes, I will like to vortex warp Thalor out of there and downstairs with Harper.
Yes.
Okay. You are able to do that. He hits the ground next to you, Harper, and he and is sucking in breath. You see bruising already on the side of his neck as he's coughing. Next to you, Harper. The assailant turns, seeing you all there now, and just goes, "Shit." And he kind of is looking at you for a second, and then you see him like looking at the window.
Don't even think about
And
it.
he starts running for the window.
We're gonna
And
yell.
Nigel,
Can I,
Shoot his
can I
ass.
catch him if he falls out the window?
Maybe. I'm gonna let Nigel go though, as he runs.
Yes.
Nigel immediately shoots himself up with the dexterity mutagen, and he springs for the man.
What's your movement with that?
So what'd you say?
What's your movement?
With the 30, it'll still be 30 feet. I'm not getting a movement increase.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like it gave you an increase in movement or something like that.
No, that's a different. I know there's a mutagen that does that, but that's not this one.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, I'm really good at those.
As-
Especially here, let me apply the mutagen first because that is going to increase due to that. Come on. Okay, celerity increased by 3. So it's been so long since I've done this, so give me a minute. I am so sorry. Okay, that's going to be a +5 to that. So. Acrobatics. Okay, acrobatics check. That is going to be a 22.
Perfect. Yeah, you jump and you fucking hit this guy hard. And he like goes to the slide and he goes, fuck! As you like slam into him. And he just shit, let me go, let me go.
And as he's struggling, I'm gonna cuff him.
He will get an athletics check to try to get out of the grapple first.
Alrighty, no problem. And I have to contest that, right?
It's 8 plus proficiency plus strength is the DC. Because they changed it in 2024. It doesn't matter. I rolled like shit. I rolled like shit. It doesn't matter.
Awesome.
Yeah. You are able to cuff him as he is struggling now. Still trying to get out of here.
Hang about, mate. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You know all that. You know all of this at this point. Why did you even try to run? These paw pads? Nobody escapes these paw pads, mate. You're coming on down to the precinct for us to have a little bit of a chin wag.
He just rolls his eyes at you.
Are
He
they
doesn't
inside
say
or outside?
They're inside. He stopped him before he got through the window.
And does he have a mask on?
No. He
No.
There's a moment where, as you're looking at him, you suddenly give me a perception check, actually. Nigel, I'll give you this. You do see it as his...
22.
Cool.
Yeah.
You'll see this.
I was gonna roll too.
You don't actually need to roll, Nigel, because he's right in front of you. You watch as his
Makes
skin
sense.
suddenly shifts into this pale complexion with like red hair. As you see like freckles appear on his face and blue eyes, and he just looks at you and he just, fuck you.
That's the best you got.
He's a changeling.
Mm-hmm.
How's our guy doing? That just
give me
appeared
medicine.
next to me.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine is let's do so 14.
14. You can tell from his breathing and stuff like that like his throat was crushed pretty hard. However, he is breathing raspily. It's just a bit of a struggle at the moment.
Okay. From that, do I think that any sort of healing would help him?
Yeah, I think like a healing potion or something like that could help him.
I'll just hit him with a cure wounds.
Yeah, that's fine. And what does Harper's
Should I
cure
keep him
wounds
alive?
look like?
Sorry, I'm doing math real quick. 11. So 11 points of healing.
Okay.
And it looks like, I think as Harper places their hand against the side of his neck, it looks like strands of silver light weaving around the wound area and into it.
Yeah, and as you do that, you watch as the bruising kind of calms down and he starts to breathe a little bit easier. It's not a full heal, but it's definitely better. He just they fucking saw you come in.
We've got you. Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
All right.
Fucking Dorian.
What'd he say?
He said fucking Dorian.
Dorian.
Yeah, that's the name of the guy upstairs. He's probably not going to tell you shit. He's paid to not talk.
We have our ways. We'll do what we can. But for now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, and kind of walking him outside as Nigel and Livy, you start walking downstairs with Dorian in handcuffs.
No, load them up.
Yeah, do we have two separate cars?
You have two cars. Yeah. We did
like,
establish
Joy sitting next to Dorian.
Yeah, we did establish you have two vehicles.
Perfect.
I will say you did notice that the lieutenant did not come with you guys down here.
Shocker.
Suspicious.
He didn't want to do any real police work, huh?
He just doesn't like the gutter ways.
They don't want to get his white boots all dirty.
He don't want to get boot all dirty. Yep. Yeah. As you do that, you load him in the back, and you load Thalor in the other. And you all head out from there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you heading to Precinct 9 or are you heading to Precinct 4? Because 4 is the local, would be the local one. Otherwise, you can take him all the way to 9, but it would be a bit of a drive.
Oh no, we're taking him to 9. This is our guy.
Yeah. We got our own questions.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah, you guys start heading out from there. It takes you guys about 45 minutes or so to get back. So in this point, I will allow any conversation that'll happen. I'll say split up how you guys want 2 and 2, I would assume, for one with Dorian and one with Thalor.
I guess it probably would make the most sense that Livy and Nigel would probably be in the same car with Dorian, since
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
perp.
Yep, and then Harper
Sounds
and
good.
Kragnar in the other one. So, yeah, I will allow this time for any RP as you guys are on your drive back. We'll start with Livy and Nigel.
Would Harper had given us his name before we set out?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Dorian, that was quite unsuccessful.
And you guys might have been getting a little froggy for no reason at all. Oh, what's the matter? You don't want to have a bit of a chin wag with us? It's a relatively nice day outside.
He's just looking outside.
How long have you been watching, Thalor? No? Nothing?
Well, considering the fact he was choking the bloke, he probably is not much of a talker, eh, Liv?
Perhaps not. Well, no matter.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 16 for Nigel.
19.
19. So you both notice his form shifts again, and he's now got black hair, and pale skin.
That's quite inconvenient.
As that's who you see now.
I already saw that one before.
It's your main form. You like to be most of the time?
Still not saying shit.
You were real talkative when we were in the old bloke's house. Now you're all mum.
You see him finally look at you, Nigel. He leans forward a little bit. He just goes, "Lawyer," and then looks back out the window.
Educated little killer. All right.
They're learning, Liv.
And who is your lawyer? Do you need a defense attorney?
I have a great lawyer. And I will not be answering any more questions until they are present.
Very well, that's fine. We do need to be able to reach out to them, though.
So we're gonna need a name.
Don't worry. They'll reach out to you shortly.
I'm gonna kind of give a smirk to Nigel. A little edgy, isn't he?
Yep. Pompous little arse he is.
Well, and just sit tight. It's a bit of a ride.
Mm-hmm. Might not be the most comfortable place, but you might want to even take a bit of a nap.
He just rolls his eyes.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
so.
All right, and we'll move over to the other car with Harper and Kragnar.
Question: did we want to take him to the precinct, or did we want to take him to his brother?
Precinct first.
Probably Precinct to clean him up, because like he hasn't had a shower.
Oh, you're right.
He hasn't had a shower
You're right.
in a while.
Clean him up.
Yeah.
probably benefit him a little bit better.
Yeah,
Than just throwing him.
I will say there's a little bit of like you probably have the window in between the two of like in between like the front and back seats closed right now because he doesn't smell great.
Just gonna roll a window down a little bit and maybe stick my head out.
You ever seen Hereditary? No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't.
Oh look, a pole!
I know what you're doing.
Oh, look, a light pole.
We all
Anyways.
know what you're talking about.
Don't have an allergic reaction to peanuts, kids. Anyways.
Not again.
Yeah, you two are. The scene is yours.
So, Thalor, how long has it been since you've seen your brother?
It's been about, I want to say like 2 or 3 years.
When was the last time you saw him? What were you guys doing?
Shit. I mean, we were. What were we doing? We were walking, and you can see him like really concentrating now. Like he's like really trying to think, and he's just. I don't remember. We were. Why don't I remember? Oh, we were walking, and then we were talking. I was gloating about being married to my. You see, like his eyes are closed, and he's really trying to like focus. I was talking about my now ex-husband. Fuck. I'm sorry. I don't.
It's okay.
I don't remember.
It's okay. It's been some time.
You kind of see him kind of blinking a little bit. You can give me like an insight or something like that if you
Yeah,
would
I'd like to.
Sure.
That's not great. It's a 12.
12. Dude's been doing a lot of drugs.
That's a 22.
Dude's been doing a lot of drugs. I'd say with a 22, you know for sure that the drugs that he probably has been doing has severely affected his memory, but there is a level there of it might be more than that. There might be like something like potentially like a modified memory that may have happened. I'd say Kragnar with the 22, you get that suspicion. I'd say with the 12, Harper, guy's been doing a lot of drugs.
Yep, drugs do that to people. Okay. Well, I appreciate you entrusting us, and I suppose... I guess a question about this Dorian. Did he try to kill you because we were there, or was it just fortunate that we were there to stop this?
Whenever police show up at houses at like dealers' locations. They usually send someone to silence them just in case. I didn't think that they would do it to me so quickly. I thought I had a little bit more time.
Yeah, that was very quick response.
I don't know where he came from. He came from behind. I think he went through the window. And he started choking me. I tried to fight him off, and then he just knocked me over the head and struggling on the ground. And
Well, I suppose it's fortunate the others were very quick to respond.
yeah, I mean, a little bit quicker next time, but I'm all good.
Pass that message on.
I'm alive.
It-
You
I'm glad you're okay.
You see him kind of starting to like rub his eyes a little bit.
If it's a bit of a drive, if you need to rest.
Yeah, that would be that'd probably be a good idea. And you see him like lean back against the window. Close his
I'll
eyes.
switch to like a chill, whatever, if there's like a lo-fi radio station, just like chill music.
Yeah, there's
Just
like,
to let him fall asleep.
for sure, yeah. There's like white noise machine radios, but it's only
Yeah.
playing ads. So I'm just kidding.
Like,
Yeah.
Just look at Kragnar's like, should we let him sleep?
probably. I mean,
Okay.
given what happened, I mean, and whatever else he might have in his system, not just drugs, it can't hurt. Maybe it'll help clear his mind a little bit.
Agreed. I'll just stay quiet for the rest of the drive to not disturb our sleepy guy.
Yeah, you guys make your way all the way back to Precinct 9 at this point. You both pull up around the same time. You hop out of your car. Thalor is still asleep in the back.
I'll wait till they get Dorian in before waking him up and bringing him in.
Yeah.
When they don't cross paths.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably for the best.
You guys are able to bring Dorian in, no problem. And he's not saying shit, but he is following you. He's not resisting.
We'll get him in a holding zone until
Okay.
his lawyer contacts us.
Yep, no problem. You do all of that. He's fully inside now at this point.
Go to wake up, Thalor.
Do you like go and like open the door and then like shake him a little bit, or like what are you doing?
Gently, very gently, just, hey, open the door and just put my hand on his shoulder, like, hey, we're here.
Cool. Give me a medicine check.
No.
Yeah. I
Oh.
knew it.
Oh,
I didn't want to say anything, but I knew it.
no.
17.
The 17. You as you put your hands on him, he's extremely sweaty. He is starting to shake a little bit, and you like feel for a pulse, and it is barely there.
Do I know of any clerics we have on staff or anyone that could, any medical professionals?
Yeah, there are medical professionals on staff. Zyra, I believe. She's the mortician, but probably don't want to call her quite yet. But she does have medical expertise. There's probably a medic inside.
Yeah, Pragner, can you get us a medic?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run. Run into the precinct, because I'm guessing he's still in the car, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run inside. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say Zyra is probably your best bet here. As you grab Zyra, I don't know if Harper's ever met Zyra.
I'm not yet.
Yeah, you see Kragnar a minute later come running out with a crimson tiefling with curled horns. She's got like a lab coat on that's stained with like different stuff, and she's wearing like a cute little like maroon dress with like high boots and leggings as she comes out, and she's just set him down, pull him out, set him down. I've already called for an ambulance that is on the way as well. And you see her looking at him, and she crushes some stuff up, opens his mouth, throws it in there, closes it, and then she's like, oh shit, and then she opens it back up, pours some water and closes it, and then kind of like forces him to swallow a bit, and then you watch as he then proceeds to turn over and throw everything up, and you just see him puking for like a good like 30 seconds. His eyes do snap open. He does seem to be a little bit more alert as he's just throwing everything up, basically. As you all hear an ambulance in the distance quickly approaching with some medical EMTs. As he was very much so poisoned.
Of course. Can we get some officers sent with them?
Yes, for sure. I think you do see there's like a couple of you see like a female gnome, and this like male wood elf in blues that are already coming over as is.
These are uniformed officers?
Yeah, these are just like patrol officers.
Yeah. Olivia will go up to him. Anything happens, report directly to us. Got it?
Yep. You see Frostbow and Bellowspark. The gnome is Bellowspark, and then the wood elf is Frostbow.
He's under our protection.
Understood. And they move in to help as well. As you've got Dorian just smiling in his holding cell. After a minute or two, the ambulance pulls up. You see a familiar EMT hop out, runs over and starts looking at him as she I want to say she was a dwarf that is starting to look him over, and she's, what did you give to him? I gave him something to throw it all. That was a good call, but maybe don't do that. She kind of picks him up, and you see like her hands start to glow as you watch as like this like green ooze like pulls out of his skin, as she is literally pulling the poison. She's casting cure poison and disease on him. He got a little bit of a detox.
Magical Narcan, I love it.
Magical Narcan. Here, I will show you. There's Zyra. I think I've posted it before, but I can't remember.
Okay.
You
Not in this
have,
one.
but it's way down there.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's been
maybe
enough.
maybe I'll redo her at this point. I might as well. She was old. She was an OG one.
Mm-hmm.
As she the two of them kind of bicker for a second back and forth about what method works and what method doesn't. She's like, "Hey, he's not going to my morgue," and she's like, "Yeah. All right, let's get him transported." And gets a backboard out and starts getting him lifted up into the ambulance. With you see this time with her is Goliath, a female Goliath who kind of lifts him up, sets him into the back of the ambulance, as Thalor is taken away for healing.
Amazing.
You do see the two officers. One officer hops in the ambulance with them, and the other officer gets in a car and is following them.
Good.
And
They're competent.
They are both lights and sirens as well, heading out of there. Yeah, and Zyra kind of looks at you all. So that was exciting.
Right. Thank you, Zyra.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, like always,
No problem. I don't think we've met. And she kind of like walks over to Harper and holds out a hand. I'm the coroner for 9, Zyra.
Harper, nice to meet you. Thank you for that.
No problem. It's been a little hectic, but that's what makes the job fun.
Indeed.
Oh, Livy, I got a notice that Adelaide is transferring over here.
Oh?
Yeah. We'll both be coroners because she's more field work, almost CSI now at this point. And then I'll watch over the morgue, and maybe then we can have days off. But yeah, I just got a notice about it recently.
Well, thank you for letting me know.
I guess looks at the rest of you. Adelaide's coming to work here. Kind of looking at all of you like, I don't know if you know her that well.
Forward to working with her.
Any help's better than none.
For sure. Cool. Well, I am gonna get back inside and clean all of this off, as she's her hands are covered in all of the grossness from the leaves, and she got a little bit of vomit on her.
Right.
Have a good day, and she leaves back
You
inside. As you all head back inside, you notice a drow woman sitting at your desk, Livy.
Oh. She will raise a brow and walk to her desk. May I help?
Yes, I believe you have my client.
My headset died. Can you repeat?
Yes, I believe you have my client.
You must be here for Dorian. She will extend her hand.
She will shake your hand. You're Lavinia Valethrin, correct?
Correct. And you are?
Lyria Nightshade. And with that, we'll she kind of looks at you. You can roll a history check. I'll give you a history check on her.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to remember. Like, where do I know that name from?
Yeah.
18 on the dice for a total of a dirty 20.
Cool. She is one of the VIPs that's showing up.
That's right.
Oh.
As you see this woman in all black with silver hair and a mechanical prosthetic hand.
Mm.
She's an inventor.
And she has her law degree.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yes, Lyria Nightshade. As she
It's a pleasure, Miss Nightshade.
takes your hand. And we'll say for the fun of it, it's the mechanical hand that she gives you.
Yeah, she doesn't flinch from it.
It is extremely ornate, intricate in its design, and beautifully well balanced.
No, I think we have some things to discuss. Shall we? And she will gesture for a interrogation room.
Let's. And she will stand and follow you. And I think that's where we will end tonight's session.
Yep.